All right, so let's just quickly look at how to set up your RSI. Okay, so remember, if you want it to show up, you just tap RSI here. Once it's white, RSI shows up. So now the values, let's see how to set them up. So you tap this setting icon just next to depth here, and then you go to indicators, the first one. So you go down under sub here, you see RSI. Now, remember I told you I'm using values 5 and 14. I'm not using this third one, 24. Don't need it for now. So you can change the value to whatever you want. It could be 6. 6 can also work in place of 5. And you could just have that one 5 to follow the price more closely. Okay. And then the second one, the RSI 2, I put it at 14. 11 can also work. I've used 11. I use either 11, 12, or 14 to, complement the 5, to follow it, to help me take decisions based on when to enter and when to get out of a trade. So the second value here is 14, and you can select the colors you like, whatever colors you want. It doesn't matter. Just tap the box and choose a color. And once you're done, you just click that tick, and then you press confirm. So when you confirm, it takes you back. Then you can now say, okay, let me set up something else, maybe your moving averages or your EMA, exponential moving averages, as the case may be. So if you want to set up your EMAs now, so I'm using 5 on my chart, but I didn't enable them to show. That's why you're not seeing them. So the first one is 9. We have 21, 50, 120, 200. So this, we'll talk more about it later, but I'm just showing you how to set it up. Same colors, same width of that's the line. How thick do you want it to be? Very thick, or just, a thin line that you can see. It's bold enough to see, it's fine. So these values can tell you, okay, in 9 days, what has the moving average been doing, in 21 days, in 50 days or weeks, as the case may be. And we'll get into that later. Then when you're done, you just click confirm. Those are just the values I use. So that's how to set up your RSI and moving averages and other indicators, actually. Okay, and if you want your, let's say it's too narrow or too thin here, that's the indicators below the volume and the RSI, you can tap that settings icon again, and you see height, and then you can just drag it down. Drag it up a bit take it down to display that, and then you have a clearer vision. You can see it more clearly here. Hold on. That's actually the highest. That's my highest, actually. Okay, so that's the highest. So it's the boldest or the clearest it can be, because you may have to fit in more indicators there. Let's say you want your MACD there, also your moving average, convergence, divergence there to help show you. Then you just tap your MACD also. Get rid of that. Tap the MACD, and it shows you right there how it's moving. And I'll explain MACD tomorrow. So we'll talk about MACD, we'll talk about moving averages, and how they help you trade. That's the whole point of all this. Later.